All right, everybody, we are live. I'm going to post a StreamYard link really quickly for anyone who might want to come in. We're just going to see. Who may come in, who may not come in. And we'll see how this stream goes. I don't really care how it goes. I just kind of wanted to do this because I was bored and well, there is officially the StreamYard link. So we're going to see if anyone is going to come into the chat or watch. So there we go. We're going to see if anyone is going to come in. So far, we got nobody watching. A few things I want to talk about. There will be some videos, not live streams. They will actually be edited videos coming out on my channel maybe in about a week and a half. I'd probably say is the time frame for this video to come out. So we're going to see who is going to come in. So far we have no one watching, and I could honestly care less because I was only going to do this stream for about an hour or two. Hold on, let me see if maybe anyone's gonna come in and give people another shot. So obviously there's the StreamYard link. If anyone wants to come in, they can. I can obviously look and see what your channel is on those three dots, however. So if you are a troll, just remember that. Just remember that. I can always find out. So looks like maybe we got someone watching. Just once again, there's the StreamYard link. Y'all want to talk about anything? I mean, we could talk about the Braves. How the Braves pretty damn good, looking like serious World Series contender, which they will win. I mean, They're stupid to think they want. So Mets fans, how do you feel about your team being 3-7 and absolutely fucking sucking? I want to ask you that. Sitting nicely, first place in the NL East. Obviously, the Marlins, because they decided to be stupid, cannot play for looks like a few days. I don't know, maybe another week or shit. So, yeah, Marlins not playing, but they're in second place. If there are any fans that have thoughts on my season predictions that want to come in and talk to me about and discuss, the StreamYard link's posted. I mean, I'm going to see how this is gonna Okay, well, looks like we got a green screen. Damn, we can do this. I'm sorry that this is just no one's watching. I'm sure people are watching. They'll definitely. Oh yeah. I know exactly what's. You're gonna see how. Yeah, I'm trying to find that fucking photo of Gurley in his new damn uniform to make it my little backdrop of shit. That's what I'm fucking trying to do. I mean, once again, for like the billionth time, that is the StreamYard link if you want to come in. Okay, looks like we're gonna get someone to come in. What's going on, Jordan Dog?
Yo, what's good? Rise up.
Nothing much. So how do you feel about your Saints this year?
How I feel? Feeling a little bit confident, but you know, a little bit on the questionable side for the playoffs because, like, yikes.
Yeah, definitely,
But
definitely.
um, they just
I'll say
underperform.
this much: I think y'all will no doubt contend for the division. I think the division should come down between us
Like,
two. I don't think Tampa Bay's gonna. I think they're overhyped. I've expressed it so much.
yeah,
They're gonna be the next dream team that goes crashing down into nothing. I've stated that so many times. It's what I think.
yeah. It's like what you realize is that Brady is going to another system, and he's washed up. Like,
Yeah,
he,
exactly.
like,
Brady isn't.
this is not your Belichick. Like, like this is. I mean, no offense to Bruce Arians, he's a great coach, but I mean, Brady. Like, if you've seen him last season, like he didn't look like the same Brady. Like, like he does. So, like the when I knew that once he would sign with another team, those bandwagoners would come down to what team Brady would go to, and
Exactly.
it so happened to be
Yeah,
the
that
Bucks.
is just stupid. These
Yeah,
bandwagons have nothing to do in their life, and they're scared to actually support a team other than the team that Tom Brady is on. They're scared to support the team around their area. So they'll decide to support. And I'm not saying you're required to support the team around your area that you're living in. You know, there
yeah,
are many fans here that are Saints fans, but it's one thing to rep a team. You know, do these people understand that Brady is only going to be there at most 2 years?
yeah.
And after 2 years,
I mean,
what do we expect?
yeah. What do you expect? They think they act like that it's gonna be like a Peyton Manning kind of thing. No, it's not. The
Yeah,
only
they're
reason,
talking about, oh, Tom Brady's going to break all these records. Shut the fuck up. No, he won't. That's plain and simple.
no, it's like Brady's past his prime. As for Breeze is still like, yeah, his arm is not that, you know, he can't throw deep balls like he used to, but he can still like be accurate as hell. I mean, look at last season. I mean, he has a 74 point percentage in
Yeah, I'll give Brees it. I mean, yes, he may be old, but I
I
think
mean,
these people saying Brees is washed up. I still think that Drew Brees can perform at a somewhat good level, unlike
right.
Tom Brady.
Yeah, unlike Tom Brady, who you see most of the time he do screens. Like, I mean,
Yeah,
yeah,
all he did last year was throw check downs to his fucking running backs. That's all he fucking did.
I'm like, don't expect Tom Brady age younger and be the Tom Brady they think they're getting. There's no, that's not it. Because if you look at how he played last year, it's like no, it's like Duke got beaten by the Titans. But no offense to the Titans though. But yeah, pretty much like they're pretty much getting overhyped.
Hold on a second. Let me see if this is gonna work. This fucking green screen shit.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay, I didn't know that.
But,
That was the case. Yeah, I don't got a fucking green screen. This is my fucking background. If you want to know the damn truth,
yeah, but
that's my fucking background. I mean, I could care less.
yeah, me too. I'm not.
I'm just like, oh, maybe I can do this shit. Nah,
I
it's
don't see.
fucking not.
I don't see Tampa Bay as a threat. Really. I mean, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, they have all the weapons, but
and what's really more annoying than actually Tampa Bay signing all these people and being overrated are the fans coming to Tampa Bay. Like, we know you're bandwagons. You were not here last year. these people coming out saying we've been Tampa fans forever. All you've been is up in New England, dick riding Tom Brady and nut hugging his 6 fucking rings. That's what we know about you.
Yeah. Like, what kind of fans are you if you only support like once Brady is gone out of the league, like what they gonna do, you know? But that said, they give too much credit to Tom Brady. I mean, yeah, he's a great quarterback. Don't get me wrong, but I think like
Tom Brady, right? I'm not calling Tom Brady this his whole career. He's maybe the greatest quarterback of all time, I would say. But right now, Tom Brady's a fucking bum.
Yeah, he is.
He's a fucking bum that can only throw maybe at most 30 yards down the fucking field.
Yeah. But yeah, but I mean the Falcons, like they can pose a threat to the Saints with their potent offense. That's for sure. But I don't know about your defense. I mean, y'all got Dante Fowler now. Y'all got Marquise Bernard now. Y'all got y'all got Grady Jarrett. And, like, I mean, y'all still got a decent above average defense. You know.
The thing about the defense is this. I'm going to tell you this about our defense. Our defense, it showed the second half of last year we can perform good, especially in the 2 road games against y'all and Carolina. We showed we can do good. We only play good when we're facing good teams. And then when we face these shitty teams or average teams like the Cardinals and the Rams and the Titans. And no, I'm not calling the Titans average. I think the Titans had a great season. But this was the Titans team that had Marcus Mariota that we faced. Colts will play down to our opponent and we'll lose the game.
Yeah, it's kind of like when the Saints, they sometimes drop against, like...
But then all of a sudden, when we come out against teams like the fucking Saints and 49ers, we'll play good and win the game. I mean, I love that we won the 2 games. Why couldn't you do this shit all year? Is my fucking question.
Yeah, I ask Dan Quinn because, like, I'm telling you right now, if Dan Quinn doesn't
I mean, we had a lot. Jordan Dog. The Falcons had a lot of games last year. I can name the Colts game. I can name the Cardinals game. I can name the fucking Seahawks game. I can name the game versus y'all. I can name so many fucking games that we should have probably have won. And if we would have won, we would have been a playoff team. We should have won versus the Colts, plain and simple. Offense did amazing in the second half. We just couldn't do shit on defense.
Yeah. But, it's just...
we should have won versus the Cardinals. We should have blown their asses out. We should not have played like how we did that game. Seahawks, if Freeman doesn't fumble inside the 10-yard line, then we're probably able to score. And bam, we can send it to overtime and maybe win the game there. And then versus y'all, we decide in Atlanta, we just decide to say, hey, they'll play down to us again. We'll win the game again. No, they're going to be fucking prepared next time, you dumb fuck, Dan Quinn.
It's like, Dan Quinn, like, he can be a incompetent coach sometimes. Like
they're going to be prepared next time.
Right.
You come out and the offensive line can't do shit. They can't protect. The defense, let's face it, if we shut down Taysom Hill, we would have won that game.
Yeah.
He scored all the points for y'all. If he didn't score both of those touchdowns, y'all would have lost the game.
Right. I mean,
Or, if we could have actually moved the ball in the final 2 minutes, we could have maybe have sent it to overtime and won there. So, yes, we should have won a lot of games.
yeah, that's true, but I mean,
It could have been a playoff team. But instead, no. Dan Quinn decides to say, we're going to play how I want to play. We're going to be friendly to these players. It's fucking football.
I mean, if you look at the Saints, like 3 seasons, like we do well in the regular season. Don't get me wrong, but we underperform in the
With no preseason this year, I hope to God Dan Quinn comes this year pushing those players to their fucking death. I hope Dan Quinn does it. Only way we'll be able to win stuff. That's the only way. Is if he pushes those players to the fucking death and makes them work and not come out with half-ass practices. We could see it was half-ass practices because it showed on the field.
right.
They said, we've had a great day of practice. Bitch, you're lying to the media. No, you didn't. You were half-assed and you didn't care.
One thing I have to give Sean Payton though is that he emphasizes all his players. Like he pushes them to be their best.
I mean, yeah, I remember Sean Payton saying, y'all better be in the best shape of your fucking lives for training camp.
Yeah, like Sean Payton don't play. Like he.
Did Dan Quinn say that? No. He probably just said, make sure you show up to training camp.
Yeah.
We don't know by now Dan Quinn's probably not going to enforce strictly the whole social distancing stuff. Stay home. We know he probably won't do it. Because he hasn't done it on the field. He doesn't know how to handle something like this. So it's up to guys like Matt Ryan, Matt Schaub, Julio, guys like that, Ricardo Allen, that are going to be able to that are going to push it to them. You need to stay home.
But yeah, I'm for in our team, but it's when we get to the playoffs is when I'm concerned.
I mean, yeah, it happens to the Saints every year. I mean,
yeah,
y'all get to the playoffs and then just like that.
To be honest, it's like that 2018 year. I think we should have gotten that one.
I'm gonna say this about 2018. Yes, it should have been called pass interference. But who threw an interception first in overtime is what I ask all Saints fans. And better yet, who got so mad that they threw an interception in overtime to basically write a fucking petition up and make them sign it.
Yeah, that was kind of crazy. But, I mean, it is what it is.
Like, do you think that the NFL is going to care? No, if anything, it'll make it worse.
Right.
You just need to let it go, like how we did in 2012. We let it go. We said, look, we lost. We shouldn't have blown the big lead we had.
Yeah.
Y'all were like, oh, we shouldn't have blown the lead. The NFL rigged the whole game. They made Brees throw the interception in overtime. That's what some Saints fans just act like.
Yeah. Well, it's just but yeah, pretty much like last year, I'm like, Saints underperformed.
They did. Seriously. They shouldn't have lost to us. They shouldn't have lost. The only game that they should have lost was really that Rams game because Brees was out. And okay, yes, the Rams at that point were still a good team. They shouldn't have lost to the 49ers. They shouldn't have lost to us, plain and simple. They shouldn't have lost any games, but if they should have lost any game, it was the Rams game. They shouldn't have lost to the Falcons. They shouldn't have lost to the 49ers.
Yeah.
And it's funny how the Saints fans, almost every time they lose, always have the excuses waiting. It's like they are sitting here with the excuses.
Yeah, exactly. But it is what it is. But I'm glad the Saints at least have that 2009 Super Bowl. You know, even though some people say that we didn't deserve it, which I don't know how. Like because we won fair and square.
Uh, I mean, the thing about, I think this year, you'll see what I think about the Saints. I think y'all should be a good team,
Yeah.
but I don't know about the Super Bowl. I really
Yeah.
don't.
It's a toss up. I don't. Cause last time I said every time I would say the Saints would go to the Super Bowl, like they wouldn't. I'm
Like,
like,
I think the most logical, well, I'm not going to spoil it, and I'd be giving
I'm
away
like,
my predictions.
it's
I
not.
think that the most, I wouldn't be shocked. I'm going to say this. This isn't my prediction. I wouldn't be shocked if it's Chiefs and Niners again. I wouldn't.
No, I mean, you,
I wouldn't be shocked if it was Ravens Niners.
we'll see.
I wouldn't be shocked if it was Seahawks Chiefs.
We'll see. It's
I
like
think
I'm
when you
hoping
look
to learn from
at
them.
New Orleans, Seattle, San Francisco,
Like,
and Atlanta
I
for
don't
me
care.
are the four best teams in the NFC. The
You
four
can't
best.
like you can't say like okay we like it's
Tampa Bay ain't
like,
shit. I'd give the edge over the Vikings in the North. I think that in a way, I actually think Justin Jefferson could be better than Stephon Diggs. I think they got still a solid defense, and I think Green Bay's going to regress. And then in the East, it'll obviously come down to the Cowboys and the Eagles. I give it to the Cowboys. I think the Cowboys, if the Cowboys don't make the playoffs this year, I don't know what they do.
yeah. But
Because they got all these players on their contract. And if Dak doesn't do good this year, they aren't going to tag him for a second year. Like, if he has a 3,500 yard season and only 20 touchdowns and throws like 9 or 10 interceptions, he's out of there.
right. But it's like I said, I have to see how the Saints do throughout the season, and then once we get to the playoffs, we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
God, like.
Well, I mean, hey, man, obviously, I think that, now out of the AFC, I know y'all haven't seen the Chiefs prediction video yet. It'll come out like on this Thursday.
Yeah.
We all know the Chiefs are going to be good. We all know it. We all know it. I think if there's one team guaranteed to do good, even with all this going on, it's the Kansas City Chiefs, defending Super Bowl champions, that will probably be the one seed in their conference that we could probably lock to be one of the top 2 seeds in their conference. One of the teams that we can lock in for it.
Yeah, because the Chargers and the freaking, just have a new quarterback, so they're kind of like, restarting mode, and then you have the Broncos.
And y'all saw the Ravens video. I think the Ravens obviously will still be a good team.
Yeah,
well, I'm not going to tell y'all the team I pick out of the South yet, but I'll say this much. I think it's coming down to the Titans and the Colts. Those are the 2 teams I think it'll come down to. I'll say that much.
I think
For the division. Remember that, just for the division.
I think Bill O'Brien made a stupid move by trading his best wide receiver. Like, how you gonna trade somebody that had great chemistry with Deshaun Watson? Like, come on. Like, I'm telling you this right now. If the Texans keep on keeping him as the GM, they gonna suffer more. You know. But
Well, the thing about, and I'm going to say this much. I think that when you look at it, out of the East, I think Buffalo will win it. I think that the East, I mean, I don't think that, any team in the East is going to have a double digit win season. I think if there's a team that absolutely can, I think it's Buffalo. I just
right,
think Buffalo has a tough schedule.
yeah,
If Buffalo had the schedule they had last year, this year, with this team that they have now, they'd probably be in contention for maybe one of the top two seats in the AFC.
right. But I mean,
Then out of the South, they'll either come down to the Titans or the Colts, plain and simple.
right,
So I think when you really look at it, out of the AFC, we're poised to see either the
Ravens or
we'll see either the Chiefs, obviously, or the Ravens, or the Bills. And then out of the NFC, the 49ers, obviously, the Seahawks, obviously, I guess the Saints, obviously, and then the Falcons. And if I were to give a wild card for the AFC that can make the Super Bowl, probably the Colts. So I think that this is, I'm pretty confident on who I think will probably be the top contending teams come January.
yeah. We'll see. It's like but it's like I said. The thing all we need to do is stop underperforming in the playoffs. I mean, we always underestimate, like almost every year. We almost underestimate every team we play in playoffs. I mean, just look at it. I mean, look at Vikings. Yeah, like we thought, well, this should be a sure thing. Look what happened. They came back and beat us in overtime. Like,
Yeah.
so
I mean,
much. Like, I don't know where.
now the thing with I think that the worst teams out of each conference, the NFC, I'd probably pick Washington. The AFC, I'd probably pick Jacksonville.
It's about right.
That should be about right, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yep. Because those teams are.
those are really the only two teams that I don't actually see that could maybe win it. Every other team, I think honestly has a heck, maybe even Jacksonville could maybe have a shot. I mean, they don't have that bad of a team. They just don't got any corners.
Yeah, I mean, it's just
And
that's
but I mean, maybe I am sleeping on Jacksonville a little bit too much. I mean, hey, maybe I am.
Well, I mean, you never know when you start a season. It could go either way. That's what the NFL can be sometimes unpredictable.
Yeah, it could go any way. And with the year we're having now, with players opting out, so far the Falcons haven't got anyone to opt out, which is good. I hope it stays that way. They got until I think Wednesday to opt out.
But
No, I hope to God no one opts out by Wednesday. I really don't.
But we had a few players, but nobody that.
I mean, apparently it looks like mostly everyone Forrest is reporting to camp. So I think the team that gets hit the least with the opt outs and the positive results on the reserve list, I
Players,
think will be a team that's the
we
best shot.
players, we had players that were just like unproven players on a team that opted out. Um, but no serious one. Like, so that's a good thing. I mean, we still have all our rookies. We still have our offensive line. We still have our defense. So, going into 2020, I think that the Saints could be a good team if we could just like stop underperforming, to teams we could beat.
Well, I mean, hey, the Saints can be a good team. I
Yeah,
mean,
can be.
it can be. The thing with the Saints is this: in the regular season, y'all could be one of the best teams in the NFC. But come postseason, y'all shit the bed.
Yeah, we do. Bad. And it's like I said, Sean Payne should look at the past 3 seasons and see how we could, you know, learn from that. If we could get past,
I think what the Saints need back is, and I said this in 44 string the other night. I think the game that fucked y'all up, not only for the remainder of the 2018 season, but all of last year, was that Dallas game. The game after the Thanksgiving game where y'all raped
yeah,
us. That
yeah,
game fucked y'all up, plain and simple.
right. But, and it's like I said, it's just, I'll see what the Saints bring into 2020. But I'm not, I'm not making a high expectation for saying the Saints are going to the Super Bowl this year because, like, for the past 3 seasons, like we get to the playoffs and then like we play like we it just
Well, I
I
mean,
don't know.
damn, no one must apparently be on Sunday night. I mean, I don't know if like people have stuff to do tomorrow or what. I mean,
Yeah,
but I don't know. I guess no one has anything to do tonight. But I mean, Jordan Dog. The thing with the Saints is this: they need back that mid-season 2018 motivation.
no, they
They
need like
they were blowing out the Rams, putting 45 on that defense when they were blowing out the Bengals.
I think the Saints should
And when
go
they
back.
were blowing out the defending champs, when they were, raping us on Thursday night, and then all of a sudden they, crumble in a heartbeat.
Right, but it's like they need to go back to their 2009 form. I mean their 2009 form was fantastic. I mean
I mean,
that's one of the
I
seasons
mean,
that
I really
oh
think that the thing with that 2018 team was y'all melted together good.
yeah.
Y'all melted together good. And after y'all lost to the Bucks week 1, and y'all barely beat the Browns week 2, you
We
beat
started
us week 3 in Atlanta, and then you started going on a roll. You blew out the Giants. I don't remember who y'all played week
yeah
5 of that
started
year.
some like we start off slow and then we pick it up.
Yeah. Y'all beat the Ravens. Y'all beat so many teams. And then all of a sudden you put 45 on the Rams. And then you blew out the Bengals. And then you blew out the defending Super Bowl champions. And then you handled our asses. And then looks like you can go to Dallas, you'll do the same thing. Oh, you fucking slip. And then all of a sudden, bam, you've never been the same ever since.
Yeah, it's kind of like a up and down kind of ride because like you never know. It's like sometimes the Saints could be one of the best teams, and sometimes they could be the shit the bad and be the worst team. Like,
Yeah. That
but
and honestly, I think y'all if y'all got a shot to get it done, y'all got to get it done this year. If y'all don't get it done this year, it's over.
I mean, I'm not saying that.
I mean,
You know,
Kamara, there are rumors y'all might not even resign Kamara.
Well, I think Kamara has something to prove this season. I mean, yeah, he was injured, but
I mean, Kamara, in a way. Remember when y'all had like Darren Sproles?
yeah, he's kind of like
Yeah, he's not like it. I mean, I was kind of looking, in a way, he's kind of like him because he's no doubt better than him.
yeah.
I think y'all need to run him.
But
I think what Kamara brings to y'all is he brings something that
I mean,
y'all.
you see how
You
he
see, the thing with running backs are so easily to replace. It's the most easiest position to replace in football.
right, but I mean, Alvin is a great weapon.
You are not going to find a running back that
It's
is going.
versatile.
You're not going to find a running back that's going to stay with your team for 10, 15 years now. I'd maybe say 6, 7, 8. He may stay with your team. And normally, what it shows
But I
is
mean, have faith that
year
Kamara,
2 to 3 for a running back is like the prime for a running back.
right? I mean, running back is the most overlooked position because I mean it is, to be honest, because it's turned into much of a quarterback league. Like, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
You
But
know, I'm gonna say this
but
about y'all's team. I hope y'all don't win the Super Bowl. I mean, y'all got a good team. I
yeah,
don't know if you can do it this year. I really don't. I don't know how many players are gonna get hit with.
well,
You can be excited. Yay, we got 0 players for now.
yeah,
But
I mean,
then all
but
it takes is one player to go out and be dumb and spread to others. That's how bad this virus is.
yeah, but you know it is what it is. You know, I'm gonna keep not a high expectation, but kind of like a medium. You know, because I know what the Saints can do. It's just how they perform in the playoffs is
Yeah.
where
I
I
mean,
kind of, you know, I'm like, I don't know if they can make it.
yeah, but I'm probably gonna end it here. Once again, I appreciate you for coming in. Um,
That
and yeah, so I'm probably gonna end it here. Until next time, rise up.